Good evening, everybody. Let me introduce you myself first. My name is Vijay Kumar Swamy, and my pen name or stage name is Swamy Vijay, and I have been working in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan since 2012. I joined in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan in 2012 in January, in the month of January 2012, and I completed 13 years of service as a PGT, postgraduate teacher in English in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, and I belong to Andhra Pradesh. Now I am settled in Bangalore. So this is my brief introduction. I would like to request all of you, whoever are present in this class, to introduce yourself in English for at least 30 seconds. So first, let me ask Mrs. Aisha Begum to introduce herself first. Aisha?
Good evening, team. Myself, Aisha, and I am from Bangalore. I have worked as a pre-primary and primary teacher in different schools. Recently, I have worked in Vibgyor as a primary teacher, and right now I am not working. I have been preparing for APDSC, and I've completed my exam. I've completed my BA and BEd. I have a family of 3 members. That's my two brothers, my mother, and my father. And then that's it about me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Aisha. Now, I would like to request Miss Khadija. If my pronunciation is correct, Miss Khadija, would you kind enough to introduce yourself, please?
Hello, good evening. My name is Khadija Siddiqa. I completed my graduation. I am working as a as a teacher in the VIP International School, Hyderabad. Since 9 years, I am teaching there. And I am married. I have one kid. Alhamdulillah. Enough for me.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Khadija. Now, I would like to request Miss Yashmin Anshu. If I am wrong, please excuse me. Can you please turn on your audio and can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Sheikh Yasmin. I am from Anantapur. I have completed my MBA from SK University in the specialization of finance. I belongs to nuclear family. That's it, sir.
Right, fine, Miss. How to pronounce your name? Can you please guide me?
Sheikh Yasmin, sir.
Sheikh Yashmin. Okay, right, fine.
Yes, sir.
Good, yeah, good, Yashmin. Now, Miss Hamsa, can you introduce yourself? Miss Hamsa? Miss Hamsa, please turn on your camera or turn on your microphone and please introduce yourself. Hamsa is not responding. So next, I can see here Mr. Shiv Kumar. So Mr. Shiv Kumar, can you please introduce yourself? Mr. Shiv Kumar, can you please turn on your... good evening, Vijay Kumar sir. Please introduce yourself. Unmute your mic and introduce.
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Vijay Kumar.
Good evening.
Actually, I log in with my professional ID, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Vijay Kumar working in Narayana as a principal. So, that's all about myself.
30 seconds is the minimum barrier. You have to cross 30 seconds.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So, well, this is Vijay Kumar. I have completed my master in management. So I have a 8 years experience in teaching field. From past 4 years onwards, I'm working as a vice principal in Narayana English Medium School. As far as my personal life is concerned, my father is a retired employee and my mother is a housewife. As far as hobbies are concerned, reading books and playing games, etc. That's all about myself. Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you and good evening and good to see you again, Mr. Vijay Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Ms. Hamsa, please unmute yourself and please speak and introduce yourself. Ms. Hamsa. Hamsa garu, మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుని మాట్లాడండి.
Okay, sir.
Introduce
Sir,
yourself.
My name is Amsa, sir. I am studying in DID. Now present on private school in working, sir. I am from Adoni. Mm,
Right,
class.
Miss Hamza. Right. Adoni. Right, fine.
Yes,
Okay, fine.
yes,
Please
sir.
mute your microphone. Next, I can
Okay.
see here. I will call by name wise because whoever are visible to me on screen, by their name I'll call. So, Harshad Ali, can you please unmute your mic and please introduce yourself? Harshad Ali. Harshad Ali. Okay, right, fine. Because I don't want to take much time. I don't want to waste your valuable time. So we'll go to the next person. Kartika. Yes, Kartika. Please introduce yourself. Kartika S. Kartika. No, they are not ready to introduce. So we don't want to waste much time. It is 1 hour period, 1 hour class only. So what I would like to tell you is, as few of you already introduced yourself, let me point out some mistakes. That is my job here. You are here to understand, you are here to learn whatever the mistakes you committed and you have committed and you did commit and you are going to commit. So we are going to commit not mistakes, and we are going to find out the mistakes which you have committed when you started introducing yourself. First mistake, whenever you introduce yourself to anybody, never begin with myself. మనము ఎవరినైనా ఇంకొకరితో మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు మనల్ని ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతారనమాట, ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అనేది. ఇట్ ఈస్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ ట్రాప్ అది. ఆ ట్రాప్లో చాలామంది చిక్కుకుపోతారు. ఎందుకంటే మీ యొక్క జస్ట్ 30 seconds మీరు మాట్లాడే మాటలతో మీకున్నటువంటి కమాండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీద ఎంత ఉందనే విషయం అవతల వాళ్ళకి తెలిసిపోతుంది అనమాట. సో ఫస్ట్ మిస్టేక్.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Actually, I'm unable to understand the Kannada.
ఐఎమ్ నాట్ స్పీకింగ్ కన్నడ, ఐఎమ్ స్పీకింగ్ తెలుగు.
Yes, sir, I'm unable to understand whatever language it
So
is.
which language you belong? Generally you.
I'm familiar with Hindi, Urdu, and English.
Okay, so you are from which part of India?
I'm from actually Karnataka now, but now staying in Hyderabad.
ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನನಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತಮ್ಮ, ನನಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು.
But ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
Okay, right, fine.
I can't understand Kannada
We'll
also.
fine. We have to be bilingual, otherwise it will be difficult for everybody. So I'll speak in English, I'll speak in Hindi, I'll speak in Kannada, I'll speak in Telugu, or if you want I'll speak in Tamil also. But mostly the conversation will be in English and Hindi, Telugu, Kannada. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
what I would like to tell you that whoever has introduced yourself, the first thing which you told, beginning with myself, that is completely wrong. Myself is wrong way of introducing one person to anybody, because the reason is myself is a reflective pronoun. Reflexive pronouns means when you are using something to highlight something, then only you have to use myself. I myself completed the work because nobody helped me. So myself is a wrong way or wrong word to introduce yourself. So please don't use myself. Okay. Second one, my name is so and so, is a very old fashioned, outdated way of introduction. If anybody asks you to introduce, don't and never start with myself or never start with my name, because myself is completely grammatically wrong or a mistake. And if you start with my name, they understood that you have very basic knowledge in English. So these are the first two mistakes I noticed. Second one is, whenever you are asked to introduce yourself, you get confusion whether you have to introduce about your formal professional background or you have to introduce about your personal background. So the question is, whenever somebody asked you in a formal context, you have to give information only about your professional background only. You need not to give information about your personal background. If you start giving information about your personal background or personal likes and dislikes in a formal situation, then it will be completely wrong and it will boomerang actually. So I would like to highlight three mistakes which was committed by during introduction part. The first one is, don't use myself when you are introducing yourself to others. Second one, don't begin with my name. because when you begin with myself, you don't have complete command over English. When you begin with my name is so and so, they'll understand that you have a very basic knowledge in English. And the third mistake is, when it is a formal situation, don't give any information about your personal background, about your family, about your kids, about your girlfriend, about your boyfriend. All those things are not required in the formal background. And the fourth mistake which I realized soon after you completed introduction is, 30 seconds minimum introduction is also a difficult part for you to complete. 30 seconds was the barrier I kept. Even 30 seconds were also, you got stumbled, you found little difficulty or maximum difficulty to introduce yourself. So whoever has joined lately, now we are going to do this activity again. What is this name of the activity? Self introduction. So in this self introduction, you have to introduce yourself for 30 seconds. This is the task. I repeat in Telugu. Whoever can understand in Telugu, మీకు ఇంతకుముందు ఒక కాన్వర్జేషన్ మనం దాని ప్రకారము సెల్ఫ్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్లో 30 సెకండ్స్ కాన్వర్జేషన్ లిమిట్ మీకు పెడితే, ఇంట్రడక్షన్లో ఒక 4 మిస్టేక్స్ మీరు చేశారు. ఫస్ట్ వన్ మై సెల్ఫ్తో స్టార్ట్ చేశారు, కొంతమంది మై నేమ్ ఈజ్తో స్టార్ట్ చేశారు, కొంతమంది పర్సనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చెప్పుకుంటూ వచ్చినారు. 30 సెకండ్ బ్యారియర్ని టచ్ చేయలేకపోయారు. సో 30 సెకండ్ బ్యారియర్ని మీరు క్రాస్ చేయాలి. పర్సనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చెప్పకూడదు, ప్రొఫెషనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషనే చెప్తూ ఉండాలి. మై సెల్ఫ్తో మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేయకూడదు. नाउ इन हिंदी, दोज यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी, आपको एक टास्क दिया था पहले, जैसे ही क्लास हमने स्टार्ट किया था उस टाइम पे मैंने आपको पूछा था आप सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन कीजिए. जब आप सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन कर रहा था, आपने 3 या 4 गलती किया था. फर्स्ट गलती था माई सेल्फ से आपने स्टार्ट किया. कभी भी माई सेल्फ से आपको इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं करना है. सेकंड मिस्टेक आपने किया था माई नेम तो स्टार्ट किया. जब आप माई नेम से स्टार्ट करेंगे ना, तो लोगों को ये पता चल जाएगा कि आपका जो इंग्लिश का ऊपर जो नॉलेज है ना, वो बहुत बेसिक लेवल में है. और थर्ड चीज़ क्या मिस्टेक कमिट किया आप लोग ने, जो भी आपने बात किया 30 सेकेंड्स का अंदर कंप्लीट करनी है, 30 सेकेंड से ज़्यादा नहीं कंप्लीट किया. सो मिनिमम आप किसी से भी, अगर आपसे कोई भी अगर सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन अगर मांगेंगे, कोई अगर आप इंटरव्यू में जाएगा या कहीं भी आपसे अगर कोई भी पूछेगा इंट्रोड्यूस योर सेल्फ करके, एटलीस्ट 30 सेकेंड्स यू हैव टू बी फ्लुएंट इन इंग्लिश टू इंट्रोड्यूस योर सेल्फ. और फोर्थ मिस्टेक मैंने आपसे पूछा था, बोला था आपको मैंने, जब भी फॉर्मल ओकेशन में आपसे कोई भी लोग पूछेंगे इंट्रोड्यूस योर सेल्फ करके, यू शुड नेवर ब्रिंग फ्रंट योर पर्सनल डिटेल्स. सो ये 4 मिस्टेक आपने कमिट किया था. ಕನ್ನಡ ಯಾರಿಗನ್ನ ಬಂದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಕನ್ನಡನೂ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಇನ್ ತಮಿಳ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅಗೈನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಈಸ್ 30 seconds is the challenge. I will again call you. Again, I will give you time for 30 seconds minimum. Maximum you can take even 1 minute also, it doesn't matter, and there is no issue with that. You have to reintroduce yourself, keeping the mistakes which others committed. You might not have committed. Okay, so I'll go with the serial wise. I don't want to waste much time. So whoever has completed introduction first time, they will get the chance again, and then remaining will get the chance again. So let me begin with, only I'll call once and twice. You have to respond. If you don't respond, I'll move to the next teacher or person, whoever is available on the screen. So let me begin with Miss Aisha.
Good evening, team. I'm Aisha. I have completed my BA B.Ed and worked as a pre-primary teacher, primary teacher in various different schools. Recently, I have worked in Vibgyor High School as a primary teacher. As a primary teacher, my goals were like, I have to take the classes completely and assist the coordinator in engaging the classes and maintaining the records and planning the fortnight workshops. All these were my responsibilities. Apart from this, I have conducted the summer camps also for art and craft activities, and also now at present I am taking class enhancement sessions for the teachers in WIIS school. This is my recent activity that I am doing now.
Very good, Aisha. I appreciate that you have crossed the 30 seconds barrier, but still you have committed one mistake, and others should not commit this mistake when you get a chance. Whenever somebody asks you to introduce yourself, you should wish them like good morning or good afternoon or good evening, And then before you start, like my name is, I am so and so, you have to begin with this phrase or this sentence. I would like to introduce myself. That is the first sentence you have to use whenever somebody asks you to introduce yourself. I would like to introduce myself, my name, or this is, or I am, you can begin with. So use this phrase. First sentence, I would like to introduce myself, the immediately after you wish or after you greet the person. Okay, Aisha, I suppose
Okay,
you
sir.
got my point correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Now let us go back to the Miss Khadija.
Good evening, team. First of all, I thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Khadija Siddiqa. I am from Karnataka, Gulbarga. I have completed my bachelor degree from Karnataka University. I belong to a nuclear family. I am working as a teacher in a VIP International School, Hyderabad. My strength is I am a self-motivated person. I have a strong communication skill. So also, my short-term goals to be good job to get a good job, reputed company, and long-term goals to achieve a good position like yours, where I can build my career and help organization too.
Good, Khadija, Miss Khadija, you have crossed the 30 seconds barrier. But again, there are some red flags in your introduction. You said nuclear family. The moment you said nuclear family in introduction, people will try to understand that. They will corner you, that you come from a very small family, or you come from a very family which has only one or two people, so you may not be so friendly. So this is a red flag in the conversation. So the moment you start using this kind of small red flags, people on the other side will try to understand your personality. So never use this nuclear family, because people nowadays like to prefer people who come from with a large family background or with a large number of people interaction. Okay, so I think you got my point, Miss Khadija.
Yes, I understand.
So even simple single words which you use without any kind of giving proper preference, that those words will make your personality either to rise or to crash in front of the person whomever you are speaking. So I'll explain all these
But
things
truth is
later.
truth, Nazar, always.
But when you are trying to introduce yourself, you have to be very complacent or very professional, because you are talking to a person who you like to influence or impress. When you come with the personal matters, then again it is the same issue. I told you, if it is a professional background, you should never come with your personal information.
Okay.
Right. It's not like criticizing, it is the giving feedback
No, sir.
instantly.
I
Instant
never
feedback.
feel. I never feel.
Thanks for
When if
understanding.
I did the mistake, then only I can learn.
It's the instant feedback mode, because now we are all have 30 seconds gratification mindset. 30 seconds reel we will watch, 30 seconds video we'll watch, 30 second shorts we'll watch, and we try to feel the instant gratification. So we are all the instant gratification generations. Okay, right, fine. Thanks for understanding, Miss Khadija. And now let me request Miss Sheikh Yasmin. Please introduce yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Please.
I would like to introduce myself. I'm Sheikh Yasmin. I'm from Anantapur. I have completed my post graduation MBA Finance in SK University from Anantapur. My strengths are I'm self-motivating person. My short-term goal is to get a job in a reputed company, and long-term goal is to achieve a good position. My hobbies are cooking food, listening music. That's all about me, sir.
How do you end, Yashmin? How do you end an introduction? How do you end your introduction? For example, somebody asked you to introduce yourself in a very formal occasion. You started with, I would like to introduce myself. Fine, correct. That is good, and most of your part of your introduction is perfectly fine. But how did you conclude that introduction?
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for giving this opportunity to introduce myself.
Introduce myself.
So that is also phrase you have to use to conclude your introduction part. Right, fine.
Okay, sir.
Now let me request Mr. Vijay Kumar to turn on his mic and camera and reintroduce yourself.
Sir, good evening, sir. Good evening, team. So let me introduce myself. So I am Mr. Vijay Kumar. I have completed my MBA, Master of Business Administration in SV University, Tirupati. Before that, I have started my schooling at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. In the same Vidyalaya, I have completed my intermediate also. After that, I did my graduation in SV University, Tirupati. So as far as my hobbies are concerned, reading books, playing games. So I was a national player. 5 times I achieved as a national champion. 2 times I have received gold medal. And 1 time I have received silver medal. So right now, my work experience, I have been working since 2018. 2018, I was working as a teacher, but recently, past 4 years onwards, I have been working as a principal in Narayana English Medium School. Right now, I was in Kuppam, dealing Narayana School as a principal. So thank you for giving this opportunity. That's all about myself, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay Kumar sir. But I would like to ask you whether you was in Kuppam or you are in Kuppam.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in Kuppam.
Right, fine.
Thanks.
Because no, the grammatical mistakes can make sound silly, but the other person who is listening to you very carefully can understand what is actually happening with the English language.
Yes.
Sorry to.
No problem, sir. It's our privilege. We have to work out, sir. Mistakes what we are committing, we have to rectify. For that purpose only, I have joined here.
Thank you, sir.
Small mistakes we have to rectify,
Yes.
because we need a guide like you, so to correct these type of mistakes.
Thank you,
Thank-
sir. Thank
thank
you
you.
very much. Now I would like to request Hamsa. Hamsa, వంట చేస్తున్నారా? అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని చెప్పండి అమ్మా.
సార్ చెప్పండి.
ప్లీజ్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్.
ఓకే
చెప్పండి.
సార్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్.
My name is Amsa sir. I am studying from DAD.
ఓకే.
Mm,
Okay, Miss Hamsa, tell me what are you cooking? What are you cooking?
sorry sir.
పర్లేదమ్మా, అట్లంతా ఏం లేదనమాట, దానికి ఏం లేదు, చెప్పండి మీరు. వాట్ ఆర్ యూ కుకింగ్, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ ప్రిపేరింగ్?
Actually, I am Telugu medium sir. I learning English to joining your classes sir.
ఐ ఆల్సో స్టడీడ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు మీడియం. నేను కూడా తెలుగు మీడియమే. నేను కూడా గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్లో చదువుకున్నాము. నేను కూడా రాష్ట్ర సంగటి సర్దిపిండి ఇవన్నీ తిన్నోళ్ళమేనమ్మా, కనుక మేమేం పైన నుంచి ఏం ఊడిపడలేదు. సో చెప్పండి, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ ప్రిపేరింగ్ ఫర్ యువర్ ఫ్యామిలీ?
Sir, my family is
ఏం వండుతున్నారు మీరు? వాట్ ఆర్ యూ ప్రిపేరింగ్? ఏం చేస్తున్నారు చెప్పండి అమ్మా.
సార్ కర్రీ చేస్తున్నాను సార్ నేను యాక్చువల్లీ.
చికెన్ కర్రీనా, మటన్ కర్రీనా, ఏం కర్రీ?
సార్ చికెన్ చేస్తున్నా సార్.
రైట్ అమ్మా, శుక్రవారం పూట చికెన్ చేస్తున్నారా? ఓకే, రైట్, ఫైన్. ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ ట్రబుల్ యూ. సో సరే, మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. లెట్ us go to okay, right, fine. So coming back to my business, it's like an instant feedback. Whatever the mistakes you committed when in the self introduction, then this is my job to correct you, because whenever we speak, always remember you need to use your words very, very consciously. Choice of words makes others to get influenced, and the choice of your words actually shows your thought process. Whenever you use any word, we generally use without any kind of conscious, but a word is actually a cue which leads lot of signals to others. అచ్చమైన తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే, మన పదాలు వాడే యొక్క మాటలు, పదాలు బాణాలు లాంటివి అనమాట. మనమేమో మాట్లాడేస్తాం, బట్ అదర్స్ విల్ గెట్ హర్ట్ when we speak. Most of us we have, okay, నేను మ్యూట్ చేస్తా. Most of us, what I'm trying to tell you is, most of us, when we communicate, rather people understand us, mostly they misunderstand us, because we want to say something, but we said something, and that too we said something in a some different way, and people will understand that something in a different way, in the something in their own way. Mostly the misunderstanding happens because of lack of proper communication skills, be it English, be it Hindi, be it in Telugu, be it in Kannada, but everywhere the problem is happening. It is because of the lack of communication skills makes people to get misunderstood in this world. సో మనకందరికి ఉన్న ప్రాబ్లం అంటే, నేను ఒకటి చెప్తే మీరు ఒకటి అర్థం చేసుకున్నారా దేవుడు అంటే తల కొట్టుకుంటాం మనం. ద రీజన్ ఈస్, it is not the mistake of others who misunderstood us. It is the problem within us who we cannot make others to understand our idea in a clear cut manner. So that is the problem with the communication skills. If we don't have good communication skills, our communication skills can kill our relationships. And if you have good communication skills, be it any language, not only in English, it can be in any language. If you are good at communication skills, if you can speak properly, if you can utter a word with the right pronunciation, and if you can use the right word in the right situation, and with the collection of those words, if you can frame a meaningful sentence, and if you can utter that sentence with a proper intonation and accent, there are very less chances people can misunderstand you. So this is what I would like to tell you. So people who joined lately, I may not give chance to you because it takes again time. It is already 7:26 and this class is only for 1 hour duration, and it is limited for 30 hours only. So if I start giving introduction time for each and everybody, then 1 hour it will take. So tomorrow, whoever wants to join, you please join on the right time at 7 o'clock and you will get the chance. Okay, so the saying, the proverb is that early bird catches the prey. So if you are late, then there is no provision for you to get the chance. Now, after this personal introduction, I would like to still highlight few things. First thing, with a proper introductory sentence, you have to begin with your introduction. How do you begin? I would like to, you will wish good morning or good afternoon or good evening. Okay, after that you have to begin with, I would like to introduce myself. Another thing is, you can start with let me introduce you myself, but when you say let me introduce you myself, that somebody is stopping you and you are requesting them to allow you to introduce yourself. When I am asking you, when I am asking you introduce yourself, then if you begin with let me introduce myself, of course it is correct. I don't say it is wrong, but the most proper way of introduction is I would like to introduce myself. And then the proper way of concluding self introduction is thanks for giving this opportunity. So these are the two sentences which are at the beginning and which is used at the end, so that you can frame your introduction part in between these two sentences. And few things I would like to re-highlight again, that never ever begin with myself, never start with my name is. You can begin I would like to introduce myself, or this is so and so, you can begin. And never ever bring your personal information into the self introduction concept, because generally when you go for any kind of interview, only people ask you to introduce yourself. Otherwise generally they don't ask you introduce yourself. So you can go with an informal way of introduction, that can be done. But when we are talking about the formal way of introduction, you need to take care about these 4 areas. First one, start with the starter sentence, end with the concluding sentence, never ever begin with myself, and you have to never ever introduce yourself or don't involve too much of your personal life. Okay, people are not bothered about your personal life, people are bothered about your professional achievements in the formal context. Now let us move ahead in the class, because it is only 1 hour duration. So let us go to the today's topic. So it is very familiar topic. It is nothing like special. You all know what I am going to teach and you all know how to do all these things, but still let us just once understand these ways of introduction. So today's class we focus mostly on the basic things. This is actually a basic course, it is not like advanced course. So in this basic course, you can see here the first one, I suppose it is visible to all of you. Aisha, is it visible?
Yes, sir. Greetings.
Greetings. Now, after so many days, I started taking class, so it is little.
But the screen is small, sir.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to show it now. I suppose it is.
Possible.
It is visible, correct? Full screen.
Uh, yes, sir.
Ah,
One.
right. Now,
Yes, sir. Full screen now.
right, fine. So it's about greetings. Now, whomever I ask, they will only speak. Now, see, in the introductory class, I don't want to trouble all of you, asking you, forcing you to speak in English. But the very purpose of you coming and attending and wasting your valuable time is to learn English. So it is always suggested to speak in English. And whenever you get struck with vocabulary, whenever you get struck with the grammar, you can switch to Telugu or Kannada or Hindi, but mostly you try to speak in English. So whomever I ask you, you have to start conversation with me, okay? With me. So first I can see here few names who joined after the first comers joined. So let me. I'll ask only once. Please don't take me wrong, because if I go on asking the same person again and again, then it will waste a lot of time. So whomever I can see on screen. Okay, Mr. Selvaraju. Mr. Selvaraju.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Quickly introduce yourself.
Seriously, sir, right now I'm on journey, sir. I'm on bike right now to introduce myself. I'm very sorry, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Fine. Fine. Right. Fine. Now
Thank you very much, sir.
you can see on screen two pictures, correct?
Yeah, I'm watching, sir. I'm watching.
All right. Fine. Tell me what is the difference between these two pictures?
The first one is introduction, sir. Nothing. I think introduction is a greetings. Regarding my thought, it is introduction, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay, so you please continue your journey, Selvaraju. We'll talk later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then I can see here next Miss Gayatri. Gayatri. Not responding. Next I can see here Chandrakala Venugopal. Miss Chandrakala Venugopal. Not responding. Next, DP Harsha. DP Harsha.
Hello.
Miss Chandrakala,
Yeah, I would like to introduce myself.
please.
It's Chandrakala. I think it's just like a greetings by, like, very first time meeting of two people, just like a saying hi, hello. Yeah.
Okay, fine, good. You got the point, but my question is, did you find any difference, or do you find any difference in these two pictures?
Yeah, of course. One picture is like a professionalism, and one more is like a friendly touch,
Anything else you noticed?
if I'm not wrong.
You are correct, but go ahead. Anything else you noticed? What is their attire? How they are looking? Attire means the dresses.
Yeah, first picture is like a professional, like might be in office, and
Correct.
second one is like a personal life, a partners
Correct. So what are these two?
or a friends
What are
or
these?
colleagues.
Correct, Miss Chandrakala. Correct. You are absolutely correct. And
Yeah.
what are these two different types of greetings? Is it both? Are they both same or different?
No, it's different.
Okay. So what are the different?
Yeah, as I said, like one thing is like they are meeting in the office, first picture, and second one might be in a party.
Okay. So first, the picture where the guy and the woman both are dressed very formally. Is it like
Yeah.
formal occasion or informal occasion?
Yeah, formal occasion.
Right. So how do you greet somebody when you are in a formal occasion? Like it is morning around 10 a.m. So how do you greet a person?
Yeah, it's a very pleasant to say very good morning to everyone,
Okay.
and like a happy morning.
So why do you said very good morning? Is it good morning not sufficient?
Yeah. Okay, fine.
No, what is the difference between like good morning and very good morning?
Very good morning in the sense like excitement. The more like we'll show the happiness towards to make the gallery like happy.
Right, fine, correct. Okay, fine. So now let us move to the next picture. So what kind of occasion it is, Miss Chandrakala?
Might be like a evening party.
So informal, correct?
Yeah.
So if you being that beautiful woman in the yellow dress, how do you greet a guy in the evening party?
Yeah. Hi, buddy. Have a great evening. Like, let's enjoy the party. Something like that.
Buddy is the right word for a man who looks very handsome. You want to make him a friend zone? Quickly, immediately jumping into that kind of friend zone. Hmm?
Yeah. As our mindset, right?
So there are so many words like in modern English, like hi man, how are you?
Hi, handsome.
Hi handsome. Because nowadays most of the men, whenever they meet a beautiful woman, they don't say good morning or hi hello. They'll say hi beauty, hi beautiful lady. So that is the modern way of communication, modern way of greeting nowadays.
Yeah.
Right, fine. Thank you, Miss Chandrakala. Can you introduce yourself? You are good at language.
Yeah. I would like to introduce myself. Myself is Chandrakala from Kuppam.
Okay, what do you do?
Yeah, as a teacher at Narayana Institution.
Okay.
As I did my BCom, B.Ed and MBA
Mm-hmm.
as a HR.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about me.
Now
I'm married.
You have been working as a HR manager?
No, as a teacher, social teacher at Narayana Groups.
Right, fine. So I have a question for you. You have
Yeah, sure.
learned all these things in your MBA course, I suppose, if I am not wrong. So can you tell me what is the wrong way of introducing oneself when somebody asked you, please introduce yourself?
Just saying myself or my name is.
No, that is from my side. No, anything new from us. You have to give inputs from your side.
I is Chandrakala. We should not use I.
Why in writing will write, correct? I Chandrakala, MBA, HR would like to communicate with you, would like to highlight in that way.
Yeah, but I feel that that's not in a formal, communication to someone like this.
Correct. You are of course correct, but that is also written way of communication. We are talking about the oral communication here.
Yes.
Right. Fine, good, Miss Chandrakala. Your English is very good. I would like to really appreciate you in front of everybody.
Thank you.
Right. Now let us move to the next picture.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Selvaraju.
Yes, sir. Sir, what's the difference between hello and a hi?
Hello and hi is very, very old formal. I can say even like, outdated way of using. Hello, H-E-L-L-O, hello is being used when the first time the call was made by the Graham Bell to his wife. That was a story I also heard. He said hello because his wife's name is hello. Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Sir, in introduction, some people may use in the introduction, hi, hello, they use. That's my doubt, sir.
We'll come to that.
The difference between hi and hello.
Yes, Selvaraju. We'll come to that part. Okay. So let us quickly switch to that question which was posed by Mr. Selvaraju. So I would like to just take a minute to stop presenting this part, and then we'll go to the formal, informal greetings and when to use that greetings, where to use that greeting, and how to use that greeting. Just give me a second because this is the one, right? Fine. So as you asked me a question, so let me. You are presenting to avoid infinity mirror. Don't share your entire screen on browser. Okay. So can you see the screen, Mr. Selvaraju?
Yes, I am able, sir.
All right. So here you can see official, formal, informal, business greetings. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let us go with the regular way of teaching class. Generally, I would like to avoid this kind of regular way of teaching because it is an outdated fashion of teaching English, spoken English. Anyhow, let us just quickly go through the content which is shown on your screen. If everybody can see, let me start with this one. So here you can see there are two things, hi and hello, correct? So let me just go with the information through, very quickly, so that I will not take much time, because these things are known to you. Very rarely some of you might not be knowing a little part of this information. Okay, so official are business greetings and casual and friendly greetings. Two types of greetings are there. In formal occasions we go with the formal way of greeting. In informal occasions we go with the informal way of greeting. So now it is English is a time bound language. If you can see me and if you can understand me clearly, English is a time bound language, not like in Telugu, Kannada or Hindi. కబ్సే ఎప్పుడు కలిసినా ఎప్పుడైనా మాట్లాడుకున్నా ఎరా బాగున్నావా బావా అనుకోవచ్చు, మీరు లేదంటే ఇట్లా మాట్లాడుకోవడం అనేది మనకు తెలుగులో కావచ్చు, లేదా హిందీలో కావచ్చు, కన్నడలో ఉండొచ్చు. బట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఈజ్ అ టైమ్ బౌండ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. సో whenever you meet somebody between early morning, I can say even early morning means like 12, when the clock ticks midnight, 12 when it strikes 12:01, from that moment onwards to afternoon 12 a.m. So this period generally, but we go with the sensible way in spoken English or in normal conversations. Whenever you meet a person early morning to 12 a.m, we have to wish good morning. Correct? Is it clear, Selvaraju?
Yes, sir. Regarding what I read the book of the Maruti publication, which is released by Delhi publications, sir. They mention in the book, hi is impolite, hello is polite.
No, I'll come to that part. The question you asked, I remember, but this one is clear. Like morning to 12 a.m. is clear. Good morning.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Then good afternoon is 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. So this is a time bound. So 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the good afternoon. And then after 5 p.m. till midnight, 12 o'clock is the good evening. Now recently one thing happened. So I was flying from Delhi to Leh to Delhi to Hyderabad, and Hyderabad to Bangalore. I came by bus. So we boarded the flight in Leh around 12:30. 12 o'clock we boarded the flight. So when I entered the flight from the back door, because my seat number was like 23 or 27F, so window seat. So I entered. Behind me was a foreigner, because Leh is a tourist place. I suppose you must be understanding context-wise learning we are doing. So he is from, I suppose, France or Germany. Tall guy, handsome guy, good-looking guy. Okay. So he was behind me. I entered inside that flight. I boarded the flight. The moment I entered, the air hostess or cabin crew member, she wished me good morning. I didn't say. It was around 12:05, 12:10, like that. It was the time. I didn't say anything. I said good morning, and then I entered. The moment the next guy entered inside that flight, she said good morning. The man told her it's not good morning, it is good afternoon, because it is already 12 past 10. So people from other countries who are the native speakers of English, they are very particular with the time frame. So this you have to remember. Now the basic question comes to Mr. Selvaraju. I am asking you a question before I answer your question. So Selvaraju, if you meet somebody at 8 p.m. in the night, how do you wish?
I wish I greet good evening.
8 p.m. in the night.
Yeah, I greet good evening, sir.
Why?
Because till we go to bed, we can greet good evening, sir. Till we go to bed.
9 p.m.
Yeah, still we go to bed, sir.
No, you go to bed or they go to bed. My question is timing. 9 p.m.
Yes. Even though others are I also.
You will wish good evening at 9 p.m. to
Yes,
somebody?
good evening, sir. I greet good evening. If I meet at 10 p.m. also, I greet good evening.
11
If I
p.m.?
meet at 11 p.m. also, I will greet good evening. If I meet 11 means 12 means I greet good morning, sir.
Right, fine. Now whoever are in this class, now I have given access for your reactions. You can send reactions. Now if Selvaraju is right, like if Selvaraju meets a beautiful woman, a air hostess at 11:30 p.m. in the night, and if air hostess wishes him good night, and if Selvaraju wishes her good evening, if Selvaraju is right, please send the reaction emoji here, thumbs up or something. All of you, whoever are participating in this class, if Selvaraju is correct, you please send the reaction thumbs up.
Sir, we are not able to send, sir.
Why it is allowed?
It's not allowed, sir.
Reaction.
From that time, I'm trying to send actually.
Reactions, I suppose, allowed. Turning on microphone, turning everything. Fine, it's okay. Right, fine. If anybody has any doubt in this point, if you meet somebody at 11:30 p.m. in the evening, Is it good evening or good night?
Sir,
Good evening only, sir.
sir, I can, sir.
Tell me.
Good night is not a greeting word, sir.
Hmm.
The greeting words are only three in a day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Right.
So good night is not a greeting word, sir. So we have to avoid it, sir.
Absolutely correct. So you are perfectly correct in English. And good evening is the
Sorry.
right word. And I too learned this when I was watching long back English news. So even at 9 p.m. when prime time news comes, the news reader used to wish good evening. And I used to get baffled. I used to get confused. Why this person night 9 p.m. is wishing good evening. Then I understood that it is always time bound language. So Mr. Selvaraj is perfectly correct. Now coming to your question, Mr. Selvaraju. Now when you meet friends, close relatives, hi and hello are both are informal greetings. In a formal occasion, you should never go with hi and hello. Both are informal way of greetings in a very casual or in a friendly greetings. Now the question comes, can we wish somebody hi or hello in a formal context? Absolutely, you can use it if the person is known to you. If the person is very close to you, you can even use hi sir, hello sir. But in written communication, the one which you told is also correct. In written communication, can you please tell me that information, Selvaraju, again? Whatever you have read.
Sir, in the book, they mentioned hi indicates impolite, hello indicates polite. For example, you are Vijay Kumar sir, you are sir. So when I meet you, I have to greet hi, hello sir, not hi sir, because you are senior, you are my guru. So polite way is hello.
Okay.
We can use hi, our juniors, for our relatives, close friends. I read that in the book, sir.
Right, Selvaraj. Thanks for giving information. Whatever you said might be correct, but in the recent scenario, in the modern world, we generally use hi and hello in informal occasions, in casual and friendly greetings, and we'll go with good morning, good afternoon, good evening in the formal. And as Mrs. Chandrakala said, no, very good morning. Generally, very good morning is the response to someone who wish you good morning. If somebody say good morning and you want to be more excited to wish, then you can say very good morning. Okay, so generally this is the setup of English language. People for example, if we have learnt English 10 years back, 15 years back, that type of English now it is outdated. Now we are facing Gen X or Generation Z students in the classroom and Generation Z people in the world.
Gen Z, sir.
Gen Z, correct. Gen Z students and Gen Z generation. So now so many changes happen into the English conversation. So many changes has brought into the English language. So we have to update ourselves. So I don't have any objection to accept hi can also be used in the formal communication, formal situations. But be very careful when you are talking to somebody who is in a higher position. Though you know that person, but generally we go with the good morning or good afternoon or good evening. Okay, and the second thing, I hope I have cleared your doubt, Selvaraju.
Yeah,
Sir, I
thank you, sir.
have one more doubt.
Miss Khadija.
Sir, good evening time start from the 5, not 5 o'clock. According to me, it's start from the 4 o'clock, 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Because
Why so?
according to the weather, it may be changed, no, sir.
Okay, if you want to say, then nobody can object you. But as for the communication skills, English is a time bound language, and we have to be very specific with the greetings during the day. Okay, so it is believed and it is practiced by the Europeans and English speaking community. After 5 p.m., they wish good evening. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., they wish good afternoon, and early morning to 12 a.m. good morning. But there is one more provision is there, Miss Khadija. Whenever you meet somebody first time in the day, you can begin with good morning also. That is also correct.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so let us move forward. We have 10 minutes or 11 minutes time only, because this is a very basic thing which I am doing in this class. Next, most of us may not use this kind of what do you call, conversation starters. So you wished somebody good morning, they wished very good morning to you, or you said hi buddy, how are you. So these things, okay, fine. Then what happens next is you need to continue the conversation. Understood? You need to continue the conversation after introduction, after meeting, hi hello, you need to continue the conversation. So generally, how do we begin the conversation? To continue the conversation, you can see here, right side, left side, official conversation starters. After formal or informal greeting, how do you begin? We'll begin with how do you do. How are you? Both are correct. How are you is also correct. How do you do is also correct. Most of us, we use how are you. When somebody asks you how are you, what we say in response? Very well, fine, thank you, how are you. But if somebody asks you how do you do, you need to respond with how do you do only. If somebody said how do you do, don't say do you do how. That is not correct. You have to go with how do you do. If somebody says, then you have to respond with how do you do only. So beginning, formal occasions, go with good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Informal occasions, hi, hello, whatever you want to do it, you can blow up. That is not an issue. And official conversation starters are how do you do in a very, very formal. And there is one what you call tip here is, when you meet somebody first time in life, and that too in the formal communication, formal conversation, in the formal situation, you should begin with how do you do. And if somebody asks you how do you do in a very formal situation, then you should also respond with how do you do. If somebody says how are you, modern, like I'm good, how are you, that is also permitted. Then official leave takings before sunset. Remember, like Selvaraj said, before I go to bed, okay, that is accepted. But generally before sunset, if it is not yet set, then we have to leave by saying good day to you, because it is still day, so we have to say good day to you. Or we can even say see you later, because there is a chance that you both may happen to meet again before the sun sets. So before sunset, you have to leave taking is good day to you or see you later. After sunset, obviously good night, unless you wake up in the midnight to wish others. And casual leave taking is goodbye, bye bye, tata, see you, love you, all those things you can use. So this is the basic thing. So I would like to take
Instead of that, we can use greetings for the day.
what greetings, Saida, Khadija, sorry, what greetings?
While writing the mail, we can use, instead of good morning, good afternoon, and that, we can use the greetings for the day, ma'am. Greetings for the day, sir.
Correct, you can use it, but that is in written communication.
Yes, sir.
That is written communication. We are discussing, or we are going ahead with the spoken English, speaking skills, oral communication. That is also correct, greetings, but not in the oral communication. Okay. Anybody has any
Sir,
questions?
excuse me, sir, I'm sorry to ask you.
It's okay. Ask me.
Sir, what is the meaning of the word Tata in English, sir?
There is no meaning for Tata in English, because it is the local communication way of telling Tata bye bye. Okay, so that is the way we use the casual leave taking. Okay.
Thank you.
Now people nowadays, they before they leave, they'll say love you. Why
Sir,
do they say love you? Because they want to leave the person whom they love with love. So there are so many modern ways of greeting. Okay.
So in the teachers, in the teachers teaching, we use regularly wish good morning. I wish you good morning. I wish you good afternoon, sir. Actually, regarding some major books, wishing is used for only occasion. It means, so maybe I wish you happy birthday, I wish you happy new year, and we have to use the word greet daily. Means as good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Just previously I read in a book, sir. I'm sorry to ask you, sir.
No problem, because there are so many books, there are so many people who have written. But the main thing I would like to tell you is, you need to observe people who are communicating in English in the modern world. Pick up their accent, pick up the language they are being used, and use it in this world. Because if you go with the books are meant for reading and learning, but when you have observation skills, how people are conversing in English language or in any language, if you observe, mostly we have to replicate that, or we have to use those sentences so that we also sound relevant. So all books are correct, Selvaraju. Whatever they have written is, everything is fine and perfect, but whether they are relevant to the present context or not, we have to say. In informal conversation, especially I'm talking about the oral communication, you can use any kind of words and you can use any kind of way to greet. But when it comes to formal occasion, because we are here to help you or to support you to shine in the formal occasions. So what I would like to tell you that whatever I have presented might be outdated, and I am also trying to bring so many things because this book was composed many years back, basic codes. So I am also trying to restructure it so that I can also add some value to your classes. So there are so many books, Mrs. Selvaraju, there are so many books, there are so many authors, there are so many people who say, but we have to go with the modern way of communication.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, my request, sir, is my personal request to me only. And we need one more session, sir, for accent.
All right, we'll do that one. That is part of this course. I have not introduced the course at all. We straight away jumped into that direct what do you call our course content, because I know that you are all advanced learners. I don't want to waste your time beginning only with introduction of the course and benefits of the course. I'll take few minutes, and then at exactly 8 PM we have to conclude. So of course I'll tell you all those things, but let me show you one video which is more interesting to watch. Okay, because this is a plain slide which is not that much interesting. So just bear with me for 2-3 minutes. I'll show you a video and you will understand now different ways of different ways of wishes. Why do we restrict ourselves to India only? Why do we always think about how Indians respond? How do we always limit ourselves to the Indian subcontinent only? There are now the world is unlimited, so why can't we see how people greet each other in different countries also? Okay, now I'll tell you the importance of this kind of greetings. I'll tell you the importance of this kind of greeting. When you meet somebody who is working in a metropolitan city like Bangalore or Hyderabad or Chennai, you may come across people from different nations, and if you go with good morning, good afternoon, then it may not be very suitable to the occasion. So watch this 3 minutes video where people from different country greet others in formal and informal way. So Aisha, just guide me. If the audio is not coming, then you have to tell me, otherwise I'll share the screen with that video and you can watch that video.
Pontoon Classic. Greetings in different countries. Hello friends! Today we are going on a special journey to learn how to greet people in different countries. Let's start our global greeting adventures. Our first stop is Japan. In Japan, people greet each other with a bow. It's a sign of respect. Let me show you. Konnichiwa. That's how you say hello in Japanese. Next, let's visit France. In France, people often greet each other with a kiss on both cheeks. But don't worry, if you're not comfortable, a simple handshake works too. Bonjour. That's hello in French. Now, let's go to India. In India, people greet each other by saying namaste with their hands pressed together and a slight bow. It's a beautiful and respectful way to greet. Namaste. Try it with me, friends. Our next stop is Brazil. In Brazil, people usually greet each other with a warm hug and sometimes a kiss on the cheek. Let's give it a try. Olá! That's how you say hello in Portuguese. Let's practice a Brazilian greeting. Finally, let's visit the United States. In the USA, people often greet each other with a handshake or just a friendly wave. It's simple but nice. Hello! That's how you say it in English. Give me a big wave with me. Wow, friends! We've learned so many cool ways to greet people from around the world. Remember, greetings are important because
I suppose I'm audible, correct? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Now, who will tell me how to greet in France? How do you greet if you come across a French person?
Yeah, kiss or a shake hand.
Right. I happen to meet French people because I work in Leh Ladakh. It's a tourist place, so I get chance to meet people from different nations. So I generally go with Namaste only. That is the most respectful way of greeting the foreigner, being an Indian. So there are so many ways. Now let us understand few funny things in the way of greeting. I prepared this slide. You can see here. I suppose. Okay, I have to share. 1 second. Switching multiple tabs take time. Okay, right, fine. So I hope the screen is visible to you. Now if you see here Brazilian way of greeting, kiss closely on 1 to 3 times. So we don't practice this kind of kissing in India, so don't try to attempt this kind of greeting in India, otherwise it will lead a lot of difficult problems to you. Now in Saudi Arabia or UAE, we go with Assalamu alaikum and the immediate response is Walaikum Assalam. Then in Germany it is Guten Tag, and in Japan it is Konnichiwa, and in Spain it is Hola. Okay, so these are the different countries greetings. Now whatever I have prepared, let me show you. Now see here, this is how do you say what is actually happening here. Can anybody turn on your mic and you say what is actually happening in between these two beautiful women? What is happening here? Can you see the screen?
They are greetings to each other.
But what is that greeting?
It's close. The friendly greetings are there.
No, they are doing something, on screen they are doing something.
Yeah, they're touching cheeks and saying keeping their lips like kissing.
Mm-hmm. You are from Telugu,
Yeah.
Telugu background, correct?
Yeah.
నేను తెలుగులో చెప్తాను, మీరు ఇంగ్లీష్. వాళ్ళు ఒకరినొకరు ముద్దు పెట్టుకుంటున్నారు. హౌ డు యూ యూజ్ దిస్ తెలుగు సెంటెన్స్ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ ఇంటూ ఇంగ్లీష్?
They both.
They're kissing each other, sir.
That is lip to lip. That is kissing is different. Now
Okay, sir.
in Indian context we say kissing. Kissing is different. They are not kissing. They are doing something else.
Yeah, they're just touching their cheeks.
They are not touching. They are doing something. So it is called they are planting a kiss on each other's cheek. Kiss can be planted. If you use kissing, then that is different. It comes with a different sense. So plant a kiss. What it is? It is planting a kiss. Okay. So never try this kind of greeting with anybody. They will definitely misunderstand us in the Indian context. But this is also one way. And if you happen to be in a what do you call cosmopolitan city or metropolitan city, nowadays there is a culture, whenever they greet they'll hug and they lift people. Whoever is heavier will lift the lighter one, whoever is a lighter one never can lift the heavier one. You understood this one? People nowadays they hug and they lift people. So that is also one way of greeting. So but we generally don't go with such kind of greetings. So anything else if I have, I'll show you. Right, fine. So This is the end. I have prepared with only few slides because as you are all advanced learners, I don't want to waste much time in the formal, informal introduction. Now, if you can bear with me 2 minutes, it's already 8:05 if I'm not wrong, 8:04. If you can bear with me, I would like to again re-emphasize the mistakes most of you committed when I asked you to do self-introduction. I repeat once again, whenever you are asked introduce yourself in a formal occasion, be very conscious with your choice of words. Be very careful how you speak or how you utter. How do you introduce yourself? Always begin with wish, like greeting, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending upon the time frame of the day, and then start with this sentence: I would like to introduce myself. And then you have to introduce your professional background only, about your qualification, about your experience, about your speciality, about your special skills, or something which can make you fetch a good response from the listener. And then end with thank you for giving this opportunity, or I would like to, as you start with I would like introduction, you can say that thanks for giving this chance to introduce myself. So these two are the beginners and the concluding sentences, and frame yourself within this two sentences, and the minimum time frame is 30 seconds, because in any kind of formal conversations or any kind of formal situations, people ask this question: introduce yourself, to know about your mentality, to know about your standards in particular language, and to know what actually you give preference in life. So there are few red flags. I told you, like, you don't come with your very personal things in the self introduction. And this is the totality, or this is the final thing I would like to say, that all of you are good. All of you have good communication skills, all of you are speaking very good English, but few corrections from my side I said you, and please take it in a positive note. And like, what are we going to do in this course is, it's a basic course, as I told you already, this is just a basic course. So we are going to concentrate mostly on 4 things. One is improving. I am telling you, improving. I am not going to teach you anything in this class. I am trying my best to improve your pronunciation part. I try to improve your vocabulary part. I will try my best to improve your conversation skills, and I'll try to improve your overall communication skills. So grammar is part of this. Mostly we focus, or my preference and my assurance to you is that you will get helped by me to improvise your pronunciation part, your vocabulary part. Vocabulary, that don't say that entire dictionary I'll help you. There is a core vocabulary, 2000 words are sufficient to communicate and converse fluently in English language in day-to-day life. So pronunciation, I repeat, I'll help you to improvise your pronunciation. I'll help you to improvise your communication skills. I'll help you to improvise your vocabulary and overall communication skills in the basic course. But I would like to assure you these things. At the same time, I would like to warn you that don't expect too much from this course. This is the basic course. Okay, so tomorrow 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. we'll start with the core vocabulary building. I would like to test what kind of vocabulary you have, and then I'll give you some tips and techniques I'll share with you to improvise your vocabulary, which will help you to communicate in day-to-day life. So this is from my side. Thanks for attending this introductory class. We completed today introductions, or greeting, how to greet others whenever they are asked, you meet them in the personal life, in your professional life, or in your personal life, formal occasions and informal occasions. I repeat once again, English is a time-bound language. So I'm going to turn off the live session, but I will continue this class so that if you have any kind of questions, we can converse, we can communicate, we can discuss for a couple of minutes. But before that, let me end the live session. So tomorrow, those who are watching on YouTube, tomorrow 7 p.m. you join on time. We'll go with the second day of English basic course, spoken English course.
Sir, what is your channel name?
The channel name is Swamy Vijay.